Scotty went to the movies this weekend, and he saw is it Thunderbolt or Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts.
All right. I'll give you 60 seconds. Okay? Tell me why the hell I should go see this movie.
I will. Marvel decided they can make movies with a real human message that's relatable. And so what this is, it is an art film about mental health and the importance of community in overcoming our mental health obstacles that is just packaged in a superhero movie.
You didn't even... All you
I didn't need 60 seconds.
You
That's
need like
enough. You should go for that.
All right, so that's pretty good. Is this the most layered Marvel movie that you've ever seen?
I'd have to think really hard about ever. Black Panther immediately comes to mind, right? But I would say it might be. It might be. It feels like a human, artistic, again, art film kind of wrapped up in a superhero, package.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's almost disguised as a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
very good. In fact, one of the biggest criticisms I've seen of the movie is the only thing that would make this movie better is if it wasn't part of the MCU. If it wasn't,
Because then people like me would go see it.
you should still go see it.
But I got to tell you, I have like almost like an aversion to the Marvel movies, and I don't like. I just know that in the past I haven't liked some of them because I'm more of like this is my own stuff too. I'm more like a nonfiction guy. Even going to see Sinners, I thought the second half of the movie. I appreciated it, but I was like, whoa, this is so out there. I like, for whatever reason, I like stuff that could actually happen here on planet Earth.
Got it. Yeah.
So and my mind has trouble.
It might not be your thing. But if you look at it as metaphor, and I can't say much more without spoiling it, there are characters and moments in the movie that are fantastical, that are metaphor for what happens inside a person.
Okay.
And that's part of why I loved it so much.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's done very tastefully, very well.
Who wins the movie? Like actor. So you don't have to give anything away. What actor were you blown away by?
Lewis Pullman.
Who's that?
Bill Pullman?
Yeah.
It's his son.
Oh, really?
Yep. He was in Top Gun Maverick a couple years ago as one of the supporting characters. He plays the antagonist in this film. And
is this his first big role? I mean, obviously Top Gun Maverick.
I would say it's his biggest role. I don't think first big role is not, but it is his biggest role. And he actually it was a role that originally went to Stephen Ewan, if you know who that is, from The Walking Dead and Invincible and some other things.
Go ahead.
And he had to drop out during the strikes and stuff. There was some kind of Lewis Pullman took the role, and he's incredible.
Stephen Ewing.
Yes.
I know this. Yeah.
Anyway, I think Pullman steals the movie. It's also like I think I told you this before. I went and saw it last weekend. I'm a big Florence Pugh guy. I think she might be perfection.
Apparently,
embodied.
most red-blooded Americans are.
Yeah, well, I think she might be perfection embodied in a human being, and she just crushed it. Like, she is the lead. I mean, it's a team-up movie, but it is her movie. She is very much the central. She is the character through whom you're watching the whole movie take place. And she's delightful and wonderful, and every bit the leading woman Hollywood wants her to be. She's
running time.
It's about 2 hours.
Okay, not too long.
It's actually really not. In fact, it ended so abruptly. I wanted like 20 more minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
How crowded was the theater?
Packed. Yeah.
Did you see it like Friday?
I did Friday night.
Okay.
With some buddies. Yeah.
Now, a trip to the movies, do you guys go imbibe a little bit before, hang out?
Yeah, we
have
did.
a couple drinks?
Yeah, we did. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly right.
Talk about it. And then after the movie, do you get together and talk about it?
We did not Friday because it was late, but we probably will this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of have like a round table.
And I have to eat popcorn at the movies. I'm sorry. It's overpriced. I get it.
I get it.
Dude, there is still no better. I have never had better popcorn in the world than at the Cinemark with all the fake butter in there. It's the best.
Are you a Cinemark? I'm going to go to the movies and get the popcorn and take it home with me and watch TV. Have you ever done that?
My wife has.
Okay.
I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Bear the Truth asked, kids movie, question mark. I would say, depends on what age we're talking about. It is not as kid-friendly as a lot of Marvel movies.
Okay.
But it's mostly thematic.
What's it rated?
It's PG-13.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing in there that's going to like freak your kids out.
Yeah.
But I would say the themes, again, it is by far the best Marvel movie since Black Panther, certainly, of exploring very, very deep adult themes kind of in the veneer of a superhero movie.
Are we in a world now? Are we moving towards a world where a Marvel movie could get an Oscar nomination?
I think we were, Black Panther got nominated for Best Picture. So I think we were on that trajectory. And frankly, most of the Marvel movies in the past 4 or 5 years have not been that level.
Okay.
They've really taken a step back. They've actually made some publicity this week talking about, and this is what I thought you were going to say before you talked about what kind of movies you like. It's too much homework now for people to keep up with all the films.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to figure out how to make them more, I would say, isolated. Where like
standalone-ish.
And I would say Thunderbolts, it is connected. If you know what's going on in the whole world, it's interesting. They tease the next movie at the end, of course.
Okay.
But it works as its own movie. And I think if one was going to get nominated in the past 5 years, it is this one. But I don't think it will be this one.
All right. But you're saying go see Thunderbolts.
Dude. And I'll just say this: I am a shill for like superhero movies. I love them. That even the average ones I think are pretty fun.
Yeah.
This one shocked me. I expected like a mediocre popcorn flick.
Yeah.
And I cried twice. I had to confront it. It is really, how do you deal with your past?
Yeah.
Deal with your mental health.
Yeah.
And walk forward into your future. It's awesome. I will probably go watch it again this week.
Let's go, Scotty. All right, and by the way, Scotty, this is in no way directed at him. But if you want to reflect, go listen to The Payoff with Pete, Stories of Sobriety. Great place to go and get a look at the layers of other human beings and how they confronted their past of alcohol addiction, like myself, and tried to conquer it, right? That's a good time for a plug. Scotty says, yeah.